But I said, don't.
which one's worse? The or
Okay, I gotta kick you off the show.
what if we just go pizza outside? What if we
Andrew, just stop. Let's get out.
Let's de-escalate a little bit.
Andrew Wilson gets attacked by deranged feminist that gets kicked off the whatever podcast. As Andrew Wilson debates this disrespectful feminist, not only she's on thin ice with Brian Atlas, she tries to attack Andrew Wilson as Brian Atlas kicks her out of the whatever podcast. Let's jump in.
You're telling me that, let's say a white person, he grows up in like horribly poverty conditions in the South, okay? Mm-hmm. And there's a black person who grows up and they have kind of a nice middle class lifestyle, right? Do you think that if that black person is called the N-word and that Southerner is called the C-word, even though clearly, objectively, that white person has a worse standard of living than the black person, that's more or less hurtful for one or the other?
What's the C word?
We can't, don't say it. Oh my God.
Yeah, I can't say it.
I don't know what the C word is. I'm just
don't worry about
wondering.
it.
Because everyone knows what the N word is.
Is it less or more hurtful?
I'm just wondering what's the
obviously
C
the
word?
N-word is going to be worse.
Based on what?
Based on the generational and historic
How could that be worse on the guy who's middle class, though?
It has nothing, because it has nothing to do
Hey,
with
whoa. Hold on. Hey. Did you forget the part of the conversation where only one person should be speaking at a time? She's speaking. Granted, she's talking way too much than she should be at this point in the conversation. We haven't even gone through the intros.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Well, not really. It's her bad. If people are engaged in the conversation, you guys can't be interrupting other people.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
I just want to say, both of you guys, it makes sense. Like, if you're in a new relationship, you're not going to go and put anything anywhere it doesn't belong. And if you're in a married relationship and you guys both have talked to one another about what is appropriate in your relationship, and you've already decided what your boundaries are, then that seems acceptable, right?
Hey, stop using logic and reason. Stop that. This is a Marxist we're talking to. You don't need logic, you don't need reason.
One time I did fall asleep.
While doing that?
Right. I was I was drunk, and then, yeah, I fell asleep. But why would he? See, I want to know, what part of it do you like? Do you like the part, right, like when she doesn't feel it at all?
Robert Tanner donated 1,000.
If we're talking about SA, and women are we're the victims mostly of SA, so obviously we're all going to have different things to add so that you can hear our voices, because that's why we're here, right? So that we can give you the female perspective.
I'm not going to allow you. No.
In time out.
I'll take it. No. Thank you.
I'm not going to allow you to mischaracterize what happened. She was talking, then you two were engaged in what we call a sidebar conversation, which we specifically tell you not to do. What do both of you not understand about how to engage in a conversation? Answer me that.
Now riddle me this, Batman.
If you were actually talking to us, not like on this podcast, is that how you would speak to me? Because I don't think so.
How would that matter?
How would that matter? What if I talk to you exactly how you talk to me?
Well, do you always talk the same way in a job occupation that you would outside the job occupation?
I understand entertaining.
Well, it's not just entertainment.
But there's something to be said
Can you
of
your
just
mic down, please?
Degrading, just demeaning.
Well, that's kind of funny. Like, I had a shop foreman who was just like the nicest guy you could ever imagine when we were outside of the shop. And when he was inside the shop, he would throw tools at me all the time, literally throw them at my head.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Oh, it was great. He was like one of the best ever, right?
Sounds traumatic.
But inside of his occupation, right, of course he acts in the capacity of his occupation. That's how it works. Don't you act a certain way in your occupation?
Pleasant.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's good that you've only ever had pleasant occupied jobs, right? But not all of us have. Some jobs require a different form of discourse.
Can I ask you a question? If somebody murdered your family and you saw the murderer standing right there, would you be pleasant, like verbally, to the murderer?
That's why you have such contempt for women?
Do you want it?
Because you think of them as murderers?
Wow, that's a complete,
your analogies, sometimes they never make sense to me.
Do you know what an analogy is? That's
Yeah.
a complete logical failing on your part. Answer the actual question.
I'm trying to understand where this is coming from.
Why don't you just answer the question, because I'll explain it to you. You asked me about my tone. I will explain my tone to you if you answer my question.
Can I say something?
No, let her answer.
If I saw a murderer, if someone murdered my family and they were right there, how would I react?
Yeah, would you be pleasant towards them verbally? Would you be like, oh, can I get you like a glass of water? Or would you yell at them? Like, would you treat them politely? I'll explain it to you just as soon as you answer.
I am trying to understand, but
I'll make you understand, but I'd like you to answer the question first.
I would not have anything to do with him. So they don't need to breathe the air that I'm like, we don't need to be around one another.
When you go, okay, so you wouldn't be like, fuck you, I hate you, maybe I'm gonna murder you back.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Have you ever been in an argument with somebody?
Yeah.
Have you ever raised your voice at somebody? Or you're just, never once in your life somebody has upset you or done something which you determined or you viewed as wrong or a sort of grievance, and you've just always remained 100% tactful and you never got upset and your voice was always perfectly calm?
You'll know.
Have you yelled at somebody before?
Yeah.
What did they do? Were they wrong? Maybe you were justified to yell at them. Is that fair to say? Did somebody ever do something harmful or hurtful to you?
I felt very, very bad about it.
You felt bad. And have you ever raised your voice at anybody?
Yeah, that's what I felt bad about.
You felt bad about raising your own voice?
Yes.
Have you ever been involved in
Okay.
I don't know how better to...
For me to get angry at someone...
Has anyone ever treaded on you in some way?
Yes.
It's really weird. It's like, because I can see you use cutting wit to cut people down, right? Do you feel bad about that?
I do not cut people down.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Well, then what was the quip at Brian? You just pay women to hang out with you? That wasn't a cutting quip, was it?
Yeah, but imagine having all of the leverage used against you.
I see. So what you're saying then is that you do have a defense mechanism that you'll use. Perhaps you don't raise your voice, but you'll use the defense mechanism you have of a cutting quip, right? Do you feel bad about that?
Well, it usually makes people laugh.
Sometimes, sure.
So it's like a positive thing.
But what if it hurt Brian's feelings? Like that would be
make me feel bad.
Yeah, well then you should feel bad. Brian, he looks like he got his feelings. You should definitely feel bad.
He didn't get his feelings hurt.
Who are you to dictate?
Yeah, now you can dictate.
Do you have your feelings? Are your feelings hurt?
Are my feelings hurt? I mean, by your position is one of misrepresentation. That's clearly that.
You represent yourself just fine.
Are your feelings hurt?
Huh?
Are your feelings hurt?
I think it's unfair to misrepresent somebody.
I'm sorry, I still don't know if they're hurt or not.
How does that pertain?
Well, that's the question. That's what she's asking.
Is whether someone's feelings are hurt or not, can you tread on somebody? Like if, maybe their feelings aren't hurt, but you have aggrieved them in some way, but their feelings aren't hurt.
Okay. But she's asking if your feelings are hurt.
Yeah, we can maybe let her speak for herself on this. I know the sisterhood wants to come in and defend her, but I'm talking to her now.
I'm not defending her.
That's cool.
I want to know what the murderer thing meant. Like, where did that come from?
He's just showing different behavior in different contexts.
Yeah,
That was just an
like thing X could upset you and you would behave differently if thing X, if you were dealing with thing X, that's it.
So this is just, I guess what I'm trying to get at here. Hey, can we get people in frame here? So I think on the sources tab, you can change the split. So scroll down. And then it's the top one.
You're so mean.
Here, it's the other one. It's the GH5R. See, but this is, you just said I mean. This is sort of the lack of self-awareness and lack of accountability that a lot of people have. And it seems like there is a trend more so when it comes to women having a lack of accountability. You're just saying, essentially what you're saying is, Brian, you are so rude and so mean and you raise your voice for no reason. And it's just, it completely manifests out of nowhere, out of the ether. However, I would like to, before I actually forward the position that you just completely lack accountability, do you think the fact that I have been a bit stern with you, do you think that you have contributed or done nothing wrong?
I would say that it's not like it's coming out of the ether, but I would say
What would
it's
you
something
say?
within yourself, and that it's actually
Sure,
you.
people can have like internally like be short-tempered.
Right.
Or they can like lose their patience, especially if they've their patience has been dwindled time and time again. I agree with you. I'll ask the question again though, since you continue to duck it. What do you think you did to contribute? Or did you do nothing wrong? That could be your answer. You think you did nothing wrong. Okay, Steelman, my position, what do you think I think you did wrong, whether you think I'm wrong or not? You don't know, it's just nothing. There's just nothing there. What do you think I think you did wrong? How about that? We'll start there.
I don't know. I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know, Brian. Please tell
faith.
me what I think, actually. Can you please just tell me what I think? I wish
How
I
about
knew.
you just engage in good faith and answer the question?
Well, I don't know what this delusional woman did to upset Brian Atlas this much, but clearly she's being disrespectful in general. And Andrew Wilson can't take her seriously by the looks of it. And it's clear that she's definitely answering in bad faith. Let's see how this folds.
What if you talk to me with respect?
How about you conduct with your respect begets respect. You need to respect me first.
Exactly.
Did she just say exactly that she needs to respect me first? So you were being disrespectful.
Me or
first.
you? You, like how I came in, I was polite, I'm nice, and then I feel like you emotionally explode.
Well,
Why don't you tilt your mic down once again, please? Go ahead, Andrew.
well, so this is kind of funny, right? So do you have people I'm assuming who are close personal friends of yours? Do you have people who are close personal friends with you?
I would,
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Would you be would you be upset if you're sitting at a table and somebody called them a rapist in front of thousands of people? Okay, hang on. I just want you to answer the direct question I'm asking. Would that upset you?
Yes.
Okay, got it. So then if you were addressing that and somebody cut in, wouldn't it piss you off?
Do you actually want me to answer? Is this rhetorical?
No, it's a direct question. I'm not being loud or...
This is a panel discussion, and I heard SA being discussed. I'm a woman, and I think, okay, I have something to say about this.
Totally agree with your recap.
And also, I want to say that I was just going to add so that the conversation could be over.
I understand.
Because it was way too long.
I understand.
I don't even.
But hang on, I understand the recap.
Grant.
Well, hang on, I understand the recap.
The recap's wrong.
Like,
but
you're
the thing is, like, even if that recap is true, I just would like you to answer me. If somebody cut in, right, when that exchange was going on, when somebody called a close personal friend of yours a rapist, wouldn't that piss you off?
No.
No, okay. I think the most reasonable people would piss them off, but okay.
You would have to think, what are their intentions? Are they trying to diffuse the situation? Maybe we're all on a show.
Here, I'll make it. I'm gonna have to move it on.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask one, I guess, final thing on this, and the whole panel is gonna have to weigh in on this. Did before the show, when Blake there was giving the pre-show instructions, did he say the following thing? One person speaking at a time. Don't interrupt, no sidebar conversations, which is leaning over to the person next to you and speaking to them. Did he say that?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Did he say that? And you've been on the show multiple times.
I heard him say that, but I'm saying I'm trying
What
to
is there-
understand how.
I mean, I do see her point that maybe she thought there was a time where she couldn't, like, he also said be aggressive, make sure you just don't sit there. I think there can be a little grace there.
No, here's what happened is there was a moment after the initial confrontation that I had with her where she said, now can I ask something? But you guys are conveniently omitting or ignoring the part when you were talking, Kenzie, they were talking. They were sidebarring.
I said, what is the C word? That is an important thing to talk about. How could you ever say
but I
that,
said,
oh,
don't-
which one's worse, the N-word or
Okay, I gotta kick you off the show. I told you not to say it in the moment. I have to kick you off the show. Kindly get up and leave. Oh my God.
God. If
Get
you're not
off
gonna,
the show.
no.
Get off the show.
You're gonna pay me for partial. You're gonna pay me for as long
get
as
off
I've
the
been
show.
here.
Get
I'm
off
not
the
leaving
show.
until you pay me.
Get off the show.
I'm not leaving until you pay me.
Get off the show.
I'm not leaving until you pay me.
You're gonna have to handle it afterwards because you know how it is. You're not getting paid. Get
How
off the
dare
show.
you say
You'll
that
get paid. I'll
cracker
pay you.
and the N-word are
Stop.
even
You
close
can't
to the
say those
same?
words. You can't say those words.
They're not the same.
By the way, you signed an agreement.
How does this make you feel? I want to know. Do you think that the N-word, it doesn't make any sense. No white person has ever gotten offended at someone saying this.
Get off the show. You can't say that. Stop.
Why are you groaning at?
You got just get off. Get off because there are rules for the platforms. You can't say those words. It has nothing
Where
to do.
did it say we can't say?
I told you before the show. What is wrong with you?
I didn't even know that was a bad word.
You need to leave. This conversation is over. Get up and leave. Get up and leave.
Have I been here for an hour? Because I'm going to be paid for at least the hour.
Sure, fine, whatever. Get up and leave. You'll be paid for the hour. Get up and leave.
Thank you.
Kindly get the fuck out and leave.
You're a little man, Brian. You're a tiny little man.
Thank you.
You too. I saw your discussion with the Korean
Get
girl,
the fuck
and
out.
I just want to say that
Get
was
the
laughable.
fuck out,
You
lady.
don't know her culture.
Get out.
You sound like you're deaf and you're freaking stupid.
Get the
Get the fuck out of
What if we just go take this outside? What if we talk about
You're gonna physically assault me?
No, let's go outside. I want to talk about it.
You should stop.
I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it.
You're not talking.
I think she's gonna hit.
I want to
Are
talk
you gonna
about
hit?
God,
Don't do it.
I think Priscilla,
Don't talk about it with yourself.
Priscilla, this is not
Don't talk
making it
about it
better.
yourself.
No, how about we talk
Priscilla,
about it
this
together?
is not
How
making
about when
anything
you,
better.
When you make fun of me, you look at me in my eyes.
Let's go.
I could just.
Andrew, just stop. Just stop. Priscilla, just get out.
Let's de-escalate a little bit.
Yeah,
Priscilla,
I'll
just
walk
get
away.
out.
Yeah, let's.
Just Priscilla, go that way. Priscilla, go that way.
Girl, I don't feel safe. You don't want to make the other girls feel safe. Let's go.
Go that way. Go that way.
Come on. Come on.
Go that. Don't walk this way.
You disgust me.
Stop.
All of your followers disgust me. You guys are disgusting, misogynistic, tiny little men. I hope you understand that. Thank you.
Crashing out.
Just get out. Just leave. Just get your shit and leave. Just get out and leave.
You disgust me.
Cool, I get it. I discussed you. Get out and leave.
You really do.
Get out and leave.
Wow, what a crazy creature. Not only she was disrespectful, she could potentially ruin the whatever podcast simply due to her toxic behavior. Folks, it's one thing to get offended over words. It's another thing to say offensive things in a platform that could financially harm the host and its brand. This should be illegal in my eyes since this could definitely affect a creator's career. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video. Share your thoughts on the comments below. We'll catch you in the next one.